You probably remember these tsunami stones. They were in the news, 10.5 years ago. Old stones speaking to future generations. High dwellings are the peace and harmony of our descendants. Remember the calamity of the great tsunami. Do not build any homes below this point. Words of wisdom and love gotten from sad, horrible experience. Words to build on gotten from utter destruction. Words of life gotten at the price of mass death. Yeah, screw that, said their descendants. What did those old-timey people know? We have tetrapods now, man. Frickin' tetrapods. Put some tetrapods over here. More here. Tetrapods, man. We're gonna tetrapod the place. Tetrapodtopia. Tetrapod me, my man. Tetrapods. Tetrapods for everyone. Tetrapod everything. Build some nice cities on top of these tetrapods, man. Build me some nice seaside, top-heavy, collapsible, explodable nuclear reactors, man. Ocean view, man. I feel like the Japanese ancestors are trying to tell them something here. And they're not listening again. But I am. I'm trying to hear them. Mt Hiba, something old woman mountain, or something hag mountain. The something means ratio, proportion, according to today's usage. Whoever named this mountain had something else in mind. No regular Japanese person has been able to help me crack this nut so far. No dictionaries either. I will see my calligraphy friend. Mt Hiba is considered a sacred mountain on account of this imperial mausoleum, this tomb of what the imperial family claims. It's not my claim, it's their claim. They claim that this is the tomb of the Japanese mother goddess and the original great-grandmother of the imperial line. Because it is considered sacred, this whole mountain is off limits to logging, mining, and other disruptive activities. The last mining done here was over 1,000 years ago. It was, even then, strategically important, but it was small scale. This forest is all virgin forest. Hey, if you were a retiring forest dweller who wanted to get away from people most of the time, except maybe for sometimes on your own terms and conditions, an off-limits sacred mountain that is riddled like a cartoon Swiss cheese with natural caves and ancient mining tunnels, it might be very attractive. It might be. a logical choice. Now, the main shrine on this mountain is the Kumano Shrine. These guys are the groundskeepers and the literal crypt keepers. Mount Hiba, the name Hiba, is trying to tell us something. Could these guys also be trying to tell us something with their name? The Kumano sect. I'm just asking Wikipedia where it comes from. It doesn't come from anywhere around here. It comes from here on the Kii Peninsula. There are over 3,000 Kumano shrines in Japan, and they are all supposed to receive their juju from here. Okay, set that aside for a moment. This minor summit, part of Mount Hiba really, but considered its own mountain, Mount Tateboshi Yama, within the Kumano Shrine grounds, also points us to here, this same region, and tells us a little more. Tateboshi was the name of a character here, a bad character who preyed upon people using the Suzuka Mountain Pass. Now, all accounts agree that she was female. This murderous female bandit. They only differ in whether she was human or not. Some say human, a bandit queen, a murderous bandit queen. Others say Oni, demon, she-devil. But a flesh and blood devil, gigantic and hairy, that lived in the mountains and sometimes grabbed people and, I imagine, ate them. Now, she was defeated by this fellow, a real person, Sakano Ue Tamura Mado. This man was twice shogun of Japan. He served 4 emperors as general and general over all generals. Now, the thing about this man, what he is most famous for, besides conquering Edo, is his many campaigns of demon extermination, Oni extermination. This guy was the exterminator. Now, please forgive here the later accretions of blue and red skin and horns and samurai iron clubs. The original Oni were depicted like this. This is an ancient Oni exorcism mask. Or this. Note, please, the many points of resemblance with this flesh and blood, gigantic, hairy mountain dweller. So then, on Mount Hiba, 2 clear references to this region, one specifically to a famous Oni, defeated by a famous Oni exterminator, a real man, remembered for killing Oni all over Japan and setting up commemorative shrines like this one. Scratch anywhere around here, it seems, and you uncover more evidence that the ancestors were thinking very much about gigantic, hairy mountain dwellers and the very real dangers they posed. I think we probably ignore our ancestors at our peril. I am listening to them and to the silent voices of the many, many missing persons, missing from these forests, and indeed from this very mountain. And of course, more missing persons go missing here than anywhere else on this same Kii Peninsula. Mountain pass travelers were being preyed on 1,000 years ago, and still today. Tourists, farmers, housewives, cyclists. You get too close to where the forest brushes up against the road, and your chances of vanishing are, well, right here they are 194 times your chances in Tokyo. Here in Hiroshima, only 132 times. All right, next video I will tell you what else is on Mt Hiba, and one more missing persons case from Mt Hiba. All right, today's sponsors. We have sponsors. Today's sponsors have been Sis Nothing But Truth and Matt LeClaire. Thank you so much, Matt and Sis. We are already almost a quarter of the way to a very good camera. I'm not a camera guy. I don't even own a camera outside of my crappy phone. This one comes recommended by my millionaire birdwatcher friend. He wants to see his birds close up, and he has the money to buy any camera he wants. So I figure good enough for millionaire birdwatcher friend, probably good enough for Kyle. Watch these Korean guys do a zoom test on their camera. Imagine if those workmen were Hibagon, over on the ridge of the next mountain over. Now, these boys think they have a Sasquatch down there, climbing up that glacier. And I believe them. I think that is a Sasquatch. I wish they had a good camera. I bet they wish so, too. Look, the odds are we won't see a Hibagon, not unless he wants to be seen. Maybe an exhibitionist Hibagon. But these boys didn't go out looking for a Sasquatch. Otherwise, they might have been better prepared. The only thing that we can do is be prepared, like good Boy Scouts. Keep going out, keep making the effort. And if God blesses us with a safe sighting, that will be great. So, thank you again, Sis and Matt. My wife and daughters are working on your commissions now. Remember, $25 donations to the PayPal account that I share with my uncle. Receive your favorite word or phrase done in Japanese calligraphy, or an original piece of art done in crayon, pencil crayon, or, well, the medium of the artist's choice. No, we don't forget everyone who has kindly bought the book. Thank you. Thank you as well. You are sponsors too. And we never forget your kind words, your encouragement, your giving your own time to watch these videos and listen to the frankly sometimes insane-sounding ramblings of a grizzled old varmint hunter. Yeah, but a varmint hunter who may have one or two good hunts in him yet. Mysteries still abound up here around Mt Hiba, but we, and I do mean we are a team. We at Hibagon, Japanese Bigfoot, Team Hibagon are making new discoveries and beginning to put some pieces together. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.